Imagination is more important than knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The only source of knowledge is experience. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The value of achievement lies in the achieving. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Setting an example is not the main means of influencing others, it is the only means. The world is in greater peril from those who tolerate or encourage evil than from those who actually commit it. A perfection of means and confusion of aims seems to be our main problem. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. clever person solves a problem, a wise person avoids it. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. One cannot help but be in awe when he contemplates the mysteries of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery each day. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, IT will live its whole life believing that IT is stupid. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. The true value of a human being is determined primarily by the measure and the sense in which he has attained to liberation from the self. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Any fool can know, the point is to understand. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm, but because of those who look at IT without doing anything. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The only real valuable thing is intuition. We hope for your support, in the form of likes and comments. Tell us which famous quote you like. We will show you in the next video. Thanks for you watching.